So I got out my horn, couldn't wait to play, because years before, when I was with Reeser, I had sat in with Basie in Kansas City in 1937 when he had the little seven-piece band. Oh, and that's a whole other episode of my life, Mark. You know,
we'll come back to that. All right.
we have to. That's Kansas City is something else. It turned my whole life around. Because by this time I was playing like Lester.
Yeah.
That's the point. And I sat in and played with Benny, and Benny apparently liked what he heard. And Basie made a fuss over me, you know, yeah, Jerry, and blah, 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 you know. And I said, man, what are you doing tonight? You want to come down and play with my band? Wow. Yes. Waldorf Astoria, Empire Room. And this is the fall of 38. So I put on my tux and came down there. And when I think about it, Mark, you know, there was no rehearsal. I just sat in on the second tenor chair and started reading. Because, you know, I was so crazy about that band, I just almost could feel where the parts lay.
Yeah.
And it was very much, I'd say, 90% of the arrangements were Fletcher Henderson. So if you knew one Fletcher arrangement, you knew about where you were. You know, it was never like an Eddie Sauter thing. It was totally unpredictable. But you knew, everything laid very, very smooth. So Benny says, "Why don't you see me tomorrow morning?" I came up to his office, and he offered me this fabulous job. And I said, "Well, this is the band. Harry Reeser, Harry James on trumpet, you know, and Ziggy and Chris, and the whole, you know, the smaller band, just the 5 brass, 4 saxes, and 4 rhythm. Fabulous." So he gave me a wonderful deal. And only thing, I played bass clarinet with him. And I said I didn't have a bass clarinet.
Had you played it before?
He says, "No, I hadn't played it before."
You hadn't played it before?
No. He said, "You play mine." I had to run out and get a lesson from Joe Allard real fast. "Hey, how do you put this thing together?" And when I joined Benny, we recorded Bach Goes to Town. Got to do it. You know, there's no time to start hedging, you know.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. It came right out like a...
That's a great story.
Sweet.